Talk and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD presents The Neil Rogers Show. To talk to Neil, call 622-WIOD in Dade.
Squirt.
767-WIOD in Broward. Outside of Dade and Broward, it's toll-free, 888-949-WIOD. AT&T Wireless and Mobile One customers can call for free at Pound Dial.
Roy!
And now, The Neil Rogers Show.
Holy cow. That game was worse than spotting Neil Rogers on Hollywood Beach in one of those butt-floss bathing suits.
That Neil Rogers is a likable guy if you're an atheist with a swish in your stride.
All right.
Smoke a good stove and ride around in a vet. You got a radio show you do just for the check. Happy anniversary to Neil.
Oi!
The only thing in this town that's for real.
Roy!
People listen for miles around just to hear that famous farting sound. They're on the Atkins diet, take the bread off their sandwich, and like making fun of Sister Mary Mandich.
All right.
Neil Rogers, you're the best.
You turd.
You really put Miami to the test. Neil Rogers, it's always good to know you're there.
Okay.
Neil Rogers turned Brian Cox into a bear.
Are you sure?
Neil Rogers, the only thing I'll miss when I go. I went away for a week and decided how Florida blows. But happy anniversary, Neil. I'll always love your show.
God, these cigars early in the day kill you, I'll tell you that. Happy Thanksgiving. It's 10:04 at WIOD. What am I doing here today? Boy, was this a bad mistake. We've all just analyzed this. We've examined it in our minds, and we've all come to a unanimous conclusion, and that is this was a bad idea. And we're going to come back and do it again tomorrow, no matter how bad it is today. We're just debating here who's going to be working this weekend at WIOD. We've decided probably going to shut it down. That would probably be best, rather than suffer all that embarrassment that's going to go on when the board ops don't show up, the one that already gave notice. Hey, don't worry about these things, okay, because it's a busman's holiday. So I'll request Thanksgiving today and tomorrow. And, of course, it's also, we're going to find out who's going to bring us lunch today. Don't you think we ought to have a Thanksgiving? Little Joey showed up, and he only shows up when there's going to be food coming. Yeah, don't give me that crap. How's your lovely wife doing, by the way? Oh, she's sound asleep, huh? With who? So, anyway, it's we'll find out. Somebody must be open. That's also what we want to hear besides your pain in the ass request is from people who are working today and places that are open today. Is there like any store open today? There's got to be someone. Oh, don't give me that crap. No, there's got to be. You know these exploitive bastards. It's not like the old days when every holiday was like mandatory. You would close or you'd immediately go to hell or purgatory at the least. Not anymore. They figure everybody else is going to be closed. We'll be open and grab up all the cash. Because there got to be a lot of pretty bored people today. You know, how much crap can you eat before the end of the day? So we'll get right to it because there ain't a damn thing going on. I see the Leafs got pounded by the Red Wings last night, as expected. There's a great story, by the way, about Dave Lowry in the Sun Sentinel this morning. Dave's crew provides children NHL experience. Lowry buys tickets and gives them to these disadvantaged kids. What a great story this is. So typical of the guys on the team. Not just the way they play the game and the whole deal with that, but just they're like real people. Nice going, Dave, of that great Straka, Shepard, and Lowry line, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. And then to show you that not everything is so great, there is a story in here. I was sitting here while Ron and Ron were on with the monitor down reading the newspaper. And, like every day. And there's that Alan King. He does it for me. I don't know about you, but Alan King, I mean, I'm an old fart, and even I don't want to hear Alan King. But I'd rather hear
Loan me $50.
Bat King or Queen. But, man, did you read this story or hear about it? Man indicted in death of 1-year-old left in care. And it's like a little blurb, which most people wouldn't see. And I hate to pee on your parade on Thanksgiving Day, but this is so typical. What is with people? Are they out of their minds? A grand jury in Broward County on Wednesday indicted a Lauderhill man on a first-degree murder charge in the death of a 1-year-old girl left in his care. Everett Dwayne Carter also was charged with sexual battery on a victim under younger than 12, and aggravated child abuse. Carter, 23, told Broward Sheriff's Office detectives that while he was watching Bridget Isidore on November 5th, he molested the girl, 1 year old. When she started bleeding and crying, what a surprise that is, Carter said he tried to calm her down by tossing her in the air and catching her. Oops! The game ended when Bridget fell, hitting her head against the table, Carter told detectives, as in dead. What are we dealing with here? You know what I'm saying? What are we dealing with? And, of course, we'd much rather worry about O.J. and fry his ass if we could, but we never will. But we'll get all his money anyway, what's left. But, I mean, what is this? What are we talking about here, boys and girls? I just thought I'd mention that to show you that even though it is Thanksgiving, there's still a bunch of assholes running around on the loose. Here's Miami. Buenos dias. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Neil.
And back to you, Turk. I mean, whatever you are.
I'm glad you called. I'm glad you're on today.
I'm on.
You're on, all right.
I'm here.
We're glad
we had
that
tapes
you're,
this morning. We got more tapes this afternoon. We got tapes up the
Rectum.
here at WIOD, and I figure we better have one live show anyway.
Well, I'm glad
just to make
that
it look good.
We are out there, and we're glad that you are doing it on the air and the
Sure,
show, too.
what else are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm going to be watching football later.
What time does that first game start? Not 1 o'clock, I hope.
I think noon.
Noon?
I think so.
Oh, no, please say
They start
that
them early on Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, please say you're
I think it
you're
is.
funning me.
Well,
Now, which game is that? Hopefully that's the Lions game, huh?
It usually is, yeah.
Oh, well, nobody's going to watch that.
can get
Lions
that-
in
we-
Kansas City, what a piece of pus that is. I mean, the
can
big
get
game,
it
of
out of
course,
the way early.
big game is when the Redskins are going to pound the ass out of Dallas this afternoon.
We're looking
I'm
forward
going
to
to watch
that.
every second of that. I'm going to be screaming and jumping up and down for those damn cowgirls to get it.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. Don't worry
Troy
about
has
it.
shown them the way. They all know how to really take it up the old
Rectum.
now.
Well, we are. I
Follow the
wanted
leader.
to tell you that the fans are out there listening to you. I'm an ex-New Yorker, and I'm glad that you do a show for us because nobody else would do it.
Okay, pal.
I wanted to get one request if I could.
Yes, sir?
I know you don't like to play it, but if you get a chance today, would you play Young Neil?
You know something I knew? As soon as you said, I know you don't like to play it, how did I know? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll
As
tell you
soon
something.
as you said that, I knew exactly where you were going, and
I'm sorry, but I grew up, 2 minutes from Yonkers Raceway, by the way, an old stomping grounds during my heyday.
where's Bullet Bob Meyer when we need him?
And
He's
let me
still there,
tell
by
you,
the way.
you mention it a lot because I know you're into harness racing. You mention Carmine a lot, but you don't mention Hervé Filion that much.
No thanks.
But they are
Anybody who's
the
a
two
friend of
biggest-
Jackie Lee can't be too good.
The two biggest shysters of the day in that
Yeah.
period for me when I was growing up, and we loved it. I spent a lot of my misspent youth at the track, and even when we were underage, they still let us in somehow. I don't know why, but they did.
And don't forget the favorite of all those greaseballs, Jimmy Marron. Have a
Well,
great day, pal.
You too.
See ya. Young Neil, huh? I better write it down because it's not in the DCS. So it's, but it is unfortunately on a one of those damn things. Unfortunately, he said. We'll
It's
get
on
to
Nuggets,
it, huh?
too.
It's
on-
what?
It's on the Nuggets.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we'll get to it. We have an open line at Dade, 622 WIOD, Boca, Palm Beach. We got 2 open lines for you, and we pay the freight. How do you like that? 1-888-949 WIOD. So in other words, it's going to be easy to find is what he's saying, and don't make no excuses. We got no news today, by the way. This is, you know how they have like Coke Light and Pepsi Light? This is WIOD Light. Starting as of September 30th, this became WIOD Light. In other words, we got rid of the excess baggage. We got rid of, contact with the outside world, basically. So we have no news. We have no board ops. We have no anything. But we're just here holding up the fort while everybody else is out there diddling around. But then, of course, we've always got...
Roy!
So, it can't be all bad. Here's Pompano. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes.
Cart this one up for you. You're listening to Neil Rogers, the only jock and the only individual who's got the guts to do anything on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm an old Michigander, and I used to listen to you way back when.
That was compelling, yes?
Yeah, I used to listen to you way back when.
Yeah?
At
You're a
Keener
Michiganer?
days- Yeah, your Keener days.
I never was on Keener.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, right. Whatever you say.
Well,
WKNR, and I still can't find those jingles, by the way, so just don't...
by the way, if you want
don't
to find
push me
those,
on that.
if you want to find those
No,
jingles,
we got them around here. Don't panic. We got them somewhere.
Oh, it's just that Keener's now in Battle Creek, and I was listening to him up there when I was up in Michigan.
No, that's another. That's WKFR. They've been there forever,
No,
too.
KNR 1400.
No, WKNR is in Cleveland.
I thought they were still up in Battle Creek.
Wrong. WKFR. They call it Keener, but it used to be owned by the same outfit.
Yeah.
The call letters went to Cleveland. Don't mess with me with my radio knowledge, okay?
Okay.
I may not know much else other than a few hockey players, old-time hockey players, but I know my radio stuff. I know my old-time call letters.
Yeah, well, I'm
like WIOD Light.
Yeah, IOD Light and everything else.
Without the news, without the pain-in-the-ass information, without contact with the outside world.
Well,
we're just here in this little building. It's a very nice building. It's fairly new. It's clean. It's fastidious. And we're just isolated from reality, which is probably good.
Yeah, it is.
We don't want to be involved with all these stupid stories about these child-molesting assholes. I say fry their ass right away. Let's just, not waste any time.
That's one sick puppy.
Let's do it on Montel. Let's just fry this guy's ass and to move on with life.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, you have yourself a very safe and happy Thanksgiving
Okay,
day.
and you have yourself, too.
And keep care.
Okay, keep care and take whatever. What the hell language was he speaking? We have an open line in Dade, 622-9463. We have one in Broward, 767. We're actually getting a ton of calls here today, more so than usual, and that's because everybody's off. Did anybody offer us lunch yet today, by the way? No?
And by the way, we don't care what supermarkets are open. This is just like when we first got here. Why? They're not going to send us food.
But maybe I would like to know.
Winn-Dixie's open till 4.
Winn-Dixie?
We've got all these people calling up telling us what...
Winn-Dixie is open till 4?
Telling us what... And Kmart.
What about Publix? They're all closed?
We don't want people calling with
what kind of food does
we
Kmart
want people
sell?
who are open to call
what
us
kind
to
of food
say
does
that they're on their way
Kmart
over.
sell? Seafood? No, seriously, who cares about Kmart?
That's what they're calling
and Walmart. Well, I did ask the question. What are you so surly about, you little miserable spick?
Because all we want to hear from are people who say we're open and we're bringing food over.
Now you're telling all we want to hear from? I want to hear from anybody who's alive today and tomorrow. It'll be a major miracle. Every line is smoking out there. Oh, so in other words, they're bugging you with it. Like I said, keep calling. So anyway, it's 10:13. Boy, you are really surly. And you're the one that said you wanted to work today because you wanted the extra pay, is what you said.
I didn't say I wanted to work today. I said that lessens the pain of it.
You didn't say that at all. If you would have just said it's a bad idea, I'd be sleeping right now.
Oh, I don't care.
Would have gotten up a lot later to clean up my little dog. Yeah, that's a new deal I got now. Oh, yeah, he just, all over the house, just a little surprise. He's not too happy. I went away on vacation for a while. He had to put up with my mother for about 9 days, and now he's giving me a response. All over the place. I mean, for a dog that weighs 10 pounds, when you can really, your own weight on the floor, you're doing a hell of a job, I'll tell you that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Al Goldstein could his own weight? They'd have to have a whole building for him to in. 10:14 at WIOD. Well, we got a lot of people that are full of crap. How about if
Roy
could do his own weight? Man, I think he is. He's just walking.
Soon the world will change forever because of 610 WIOD.
Oh!
In Bangladesh, street urchins will quote Ron and Ron. In Marrakesh, political prisoners will salute Rick and Suds. And at the Vatican, altar boys in training will discover the word according to Neil Rogers. Ron and Ron, Neil and Rick and Suds, 24 hours a day, live to the world. Coming soon to computers everywhere. From talk and entertainment radio, 610 WIOD.
Can't beat that gator meat.
Now back to the Neil Rogers program on 1240 WGVA. Here again, America's youngest talk show host, 6-year-old Neil Rogers.
Okay, I guess we're done with mail, and there's 4 minutes left in the hour. So let's take some calls. Orleans, hello.
Yeah, Neil, how's it going?
Great.
That's good. Listen, I canceled my subscription to the Rochester Democrat and Chronicle.
Oh, the good old DNC. What an abortion that paper is.
Then I asked how many other people did likewise, and they said none of my business.
Yeah, well, they're real nice over there.
Okay, well, I just thought I'd let you know.
You're a fine American. Have a nice life. Walu, hello.
I want to speak to Neil.
You got him.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Neil.
Yeah.
Neil, you're a stinky, pinko, glue-sniffing bedwetter and a pansy.
Great call. Best of the day so far. Did he say pansy? Where does he get off? What a mung brain. I ride my bike 30 miles every Saturday to do this show, and this guy calls me names. Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. By the way, have you seen some of those bag boys at the new AMP? Now, what are you cackling about, eggs? Is this my gun? A million producers in the world, and they stick me in here with an egg. Shut his mic off. Seneca Castle, hello.
Oh, Neil, you used to be such a nice boy, and now you're so terrible.
Yeah, but you can't shut it off. You can't shut it off. I don't need this. I have offers from other stations. Batavia, Elmira, Fredonia. But instead, I stay here and entertain you grotesque, subhuman doodlebags. Unbelievable. Geneva, hello.
Hello, is this Neil Rogers?
What kind of phone are you on, sir?
How's that again?
Do you have a dial phone or what?
No, I had to put it to the operator.
Well, let's not get into that.
Hey, I was listening to Joey Reynolds on WKBW last night.
Somebody has to.
Did you hear what he's been saying about you?
No, I don't listen anymore. He's a doddering old man.
He claims he's only 40.
Yeah, right. And Joey beat Truman, too. Oh, shut up, Egg. You're pathetic. And if you think he's bad now, wait till he hatches. Oh, boy. Okay, when we come back, maybe the egg will come out of his shell. But I hope not.
Well, it's really something to be thankful for, that I'm even playing that piece of crap, so we must be in a really good mood, and we'll be really thankful when Max decides to fix these remote starts and all these things in here. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, and of course he's under the tutelage of
Roy!
So don't hold your breath. Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing this morning?
Great.
Good. Did you watch the Red Wings against the Leafs?
That wasn't on, was it?
No, I was watching the highlights this morning.
I don't want to see it. I want to hear about it.
It was pretty bad.
Brendan Shanahan had the hat trick. Good for him.
Yeah. Hey.
I wonder how all the guys' wives on that team feel, by the way. And also the rumor has it, the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Yeah.
The rumor has it that Phil Esposito's daughter is spreading stories that the Russian guys are hung like a moose.
Oh!
She married that Selovanov.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Esposito, whatever his name,
Hey, let me ask you something. I was listening yesterday, the news. That one guy who does the news?
Steve,
on
the guy
station?
that has a swallowing problem?
Yeah, he said, the Panthers won, but the reason they won is because Hasek wasn't in or something.
Yeah, and
like
I nailed him later. It turns out he's from Buffalo.
Oh.
He's a Buffalo hole.
Oh,
he's an asshole.
He needs that. Yeah, he needs to go back up there.
Uh-huh.
But anyway,
we got to do something about that news. I'll tell you that. We got the traffic guy doing make-believe news, trying to be a comedian. Oh God, give us strength to get through this deal here.
Yeah.
That's Steve Nickel. This guy's got an imagination.
Yeah, I have to work today, so I just wanted to wish you.
Doing what? What are you doing?
I'm a porker.
A porker?
Yeah, I'm a porker.
Oh my.
But anyway, I listen to you. I've been listening to you for a while, and I'm a big fan.
Great.
Hey, I'm not a big Rick Riley fan, so if you have it, do you think you could you could play Rick Riley? What was that? Rick Riley stole my briefcase.
As soon I must be psychic today. I wish the hell the track was open tonight.
Yeah.
I should go immediately, not sooner. As soon as you said Rick Riley, I knew you wanted to hear that.
All right, Neil.
Have a great day, pal.
You too, bud.
Go write some tickets.
Bye.
Okay. So we got a porker out there listening. How do you like that? Rick Riley stole my briefcase. Where is that, George? It's in here. I know damn well it's in here. Oh, geez, this thing. Like I said, this thing. Once upon a time, it was really useful almost. Rick Riley stole my briefcase. Where the hell am I going to find that stupid... Oh, look at that. We also have that Rick Riley Boca Brian song, too, which we haven't played in a dog's age. Might have to dig that out. Come on, let's get with it. Have you lost it or what? Have you lost it totally? I mean, what's Roy going to think about this? Jesus.
Rick Riley stole my briefcase. I like to fart in his face. That's Marmy Dink, what gives him the right. Oh! I think his wife ought to bite it off tonight. Rick Riley stole my briefcase. What disgrace to the human race. Oh, Rick, you're a schmuck. Hank Goldberg sucks. That wheel of meat should also include Rick Riley's butt. Rick Riley stole my briefcase. I like to fart in his face.
I need help.
Rick Riley, you're an asshole.
Did he say asshole?
Yeah.
So anyway, he did. 10:25 at WIOD. And it's all request Thanksgiving Day. They're all getting ready. We haven't heard from nobody that's going to bring us no Thanksgiving lunch today, huh? Some nice sliced turkey would be nice, or like anything would be nice, to be honest with you. I bet Wayne is open today. I bet your Ponytail is open today. Huh? We'll find out who our real friends are out there. Some of those guys. I mean, who the hell wants turkey anyway? There's going to be enough turkey for Al Goldstein later on in the day. Why the hell not have something a little bit more with a little taste in it? I've got some ideas. Here's Hollywood. Hello. Hollywood.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if you could help me. I'm legally blind and I didn't hear. Could you tell me what time the Dallas Cowboys are playing and what channel?
4 p.m. And, of course, it would be on Fox. It'll be on Channel 7.
4 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Channel 7?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Neil.
Pat Summerall and John Madden.
Thank you.
Okay. We have an open line at Brown. I hope I got that right, didn't I? Oh, geez, if I gave him the wrong information, I'm going to die and go to hell immediately, if not sooner. Boy, do I hope. Huh? Come on, where's the page? This paper today just loaded with crap, with caca. As usual, what's the deal with that? Where's the NFL page? We don't give a damn about the University of the Hurricanes, okay? Screw them. We know the only big game of the weekend is going to be Saturday as far as college is concerned, and the Gators are going to beat the snot out of FSU. Not that I really care, mind you. I don't care. I'm not really rooting and tooting for anybody in that game. More power to both of them, but it's going to be ugly. Where is this thing? Where's the stuff? Where's the meat? Where's the damn beef in here in this stupid paper? Too many pages of ads, ad after ad after ad for places that ain't even open today. Okay, here we go. 4 p.m. Like I said, I got it right. Redskins and Cowboys on 7. It's on Schlocks. Here's Kendall on a mobile. Hello.
What's happening, Neil?
Yeah?
Gobble, 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 gobble. How you doing?
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Uh-huh. We got a gobbler on here. A real living gobbler.
No, I'm not a gobbler.
I think you are.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Well, only sometimes.
But anyway.
Go Florida State that you mentioned it. I don't know. It's going to be a rough game, but I think Florida State's defense is going to do it.
Can't beat that gator meat.
That story you read in the newspaper today,
yeah.
absolutely disgusting. People like that disgust me. I have a child of my own. I have 2 children, actually, and the thought of that, you know, I understand.
1 year old. 1 year old.
1 year old, I know. Then unbelievable. That gives me chills. Chills.
I mean, somebody ought to buy these people a blow-up doll or something. Just try to draw them a diaphragm and say, this ain't the way life works, you know what?
Mutilate them all.
Yeah.
All of them.
But anyway, in closing.
In closing, have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being on the air today. You really made my day. I was expecting a tape or the turkey parade or something like that.
Well, believe me, you'll get plenty of tapes. We got tapes up the ass here this weekend, so just stick around.
You.
Have a great life, pal.
Take care.
Say goodbye. Open line on the mobile, pound IOD. It's 1029 at WIOD.
Talk and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD.
Okay, 1033 now. Yesterday, Scott the Lawn Guy, who's a wonderful human being, believe me, you have no idea how wonderful. But anyway, so he had given me a tape, a group named Sublime, and their version of I Smoke Your Joint in the Morning. And I think I played about 30 seconds of it and said, because it really blows. Sorry, Scott. So little Joey had called the other day, and we'll see whether he's going to come up with a good one or what. This is who? The Windjammers, okay? As in jam it.
Roy!
Jam it, boy. Can you jam it? Sounds pretty weak, but...
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace, 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints. then I smoked 2 more. My mama, she once told me, son, you be hard-working man. My daddy, he once told me, son, to do the best you can.
Well, it's not good enough. So anyway, Joey, thanks, but it blows, okay? I mean, what's wrong with that other one, huh? It's dynamite. Where the hell is it? I don't hear it. Do you hear it? Oh, I don't hear it. But... Now, can I ask you a question? Who's been in here potchking around, Wayne, with everything on the board? Everything is like configured in the wrong thing, and it's all screwed up. But of course, that's new for us, ain't it? God, I'm embarrassed. Maybe it was Roy. No comparison. And this one has kind of like a little stick flavor.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war.
Alright.
I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. Oh, my daddy, he once told me, son, you be hard-working man. My mama, she once told me, son, you do the best you can. But then one day, I met a man who came to me and said, hard work good and hard work fine, but first take care of head. So now I smoke 2 joints when I get up. Oh! In the car I smoke 2 joints. I smoke 2 joints when I play video game, and at every 10,000 points I smoke 2 joints. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war.
I like it.
I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. My mama, she once told me, son, you do the best you can. But then one day, I met a man who came to me and said, hard work good and hard work fine, but first take care of head. That's why I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. Smoke 2 joints. That's what I do. Smoke 2 joints. Come and smoke 2 joints with me in the morning. Smoke 2 joints. Come and smoke 2 joints with me in the afternoon. Yeah. Smoke 2 joints. Hey, would you rather smoke 2 joints or would you rather do your homework? Smoke 2 joints. I knew you were going to say that. Smoke 2 joints. Smoke 2 joints. That's what I do. Smoke 2 joints.
But anyway, so it's 10:38 at WIOD. That's the definitive version. Make no mistake about it. Oh! May not have been the original, but sometimes the imitator be the best, right? Yeah, that's what Paul Castronova always says. Here's a pig report in Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And back to you.
They're out in force.
Oh,
FHB, out in 874.
I just had a porker call a little while ago. He seemed like a real benevolent guy that wouldn't write you a ticket for more than $500.
That's right. I heard him. They're listening, I guess. They decided to give the criminals a break today.
Yeah. Well, we got a real shortage of money. Maybe we'll funnel all the money to Joe Carroyo now,
right.
and we can get the city of Miami out of hock.
They got to fill in their
schlock.
quotas.
Yeah.
Quotas for the day.
Where is it?
874, as you get off of the 88, the Kendall Drive turnoff there, I wouldn't go a mile over 20.
Just don't get off.
Yeah, don't get off. Keep going.
Okay.
That's it. All right, Neil, have a good one.
Thanks for the warning.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks for being on the air.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, the audience is very grateful that there's one live show that some hotshot decided to come in today instead of these stupid tapes and a lot of stupid part-timers going blah, 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 like that on the air, just filling in the gaps. That's a bunch of crap. I wouldn't be surprised if we even show up on Christmas and New Year, but we won't. We won't. Those are Mondays, too, by the way, this year. Hallelujah. Oh! Yeah, it's a real piece of crap when those days turn... What, they're not? What day is it on? Well, I hate to break the news to you, but if it's Wednesday, then somebody's got this all screwed up because it says, oh, you know what? Oh, my God, Tracy. I thought Tracy was perfect.
You have an old copy. He gave us the corrected copy.
Oh, he's got Saturday, December 23rd. We're doing a thing, and it's 21st?
Yes.
The Saturday before Christmas? Because I was just, so that's even better. That's even better. No, it's not really even better, because then where the hell can you go? We're moving Christmas Day to Monday this year, whether you like it or not. How do you like that? We want a long holiday weekend. What kind of crap? And a Wednesday, which breaks up your whole week? That blows. That sucks. What kind of crap is that he decided to get born on a day like that in the middle of the week? Doesn't he know you're supposed to get born on either a Friday or a Monday, so you have a long busman's holiday vacation weekend, and you can go to Rome again and see all the Getchkis over there at the Vatican, hocking a chinik, crawling around in their little schmatas and throwing their last few lira to the Pope so we can go out and rent some more altar boys? Here's North Miami Beach. Hello.
Uncle Neil, good morning.
Yes, sir.
How are you this morning?
I'm a little miffed now that I find that Christmas and New Year's are on a Wednesday.
Yeah, when you said Monday, I looked at my calendar.
Well, the only reason I figured that because I'm looking at this this schedule here. It says Saturday, December 23rd. We're doing an appearance, but it turns out to be the 21st.
You need to beat your promotions manager.
Yeah.
We're closed today, but I'm actually working.
Doing what?
We have a beeper and a cell phone company.
Yeah.
And it's the only day that the phones don't ring off the hook that we can get any kind of real work done.
Great.
So,
it's the only day here for me. The phones are ringing off the hook.
Well,
it's a beautiful thing.
I guess that's good.
Well, because everybody, I figured it. Usually on Thanksgiving, on the major holidays, it's like this because they got some time. They got no excuses.
Yeah, they got nothing.
The rest of the week, they're very busy. They're very, especially the women. They call when they finally get one on there. She hangs on for like 15 seconds, and then, she's too important. She's got to go finish her nails.
She's got to finish her shopping.
Right.
Well, tell all your listeners to get stuffed.
Okay.
Have a great day. And, I think somebody said this morning the early game is 12:30, but I think that might be the pregame. I think it probably kicks off at 1, but who cares?
Well, yeah, Detroit and Kansas City. I mean, you got to be psychotic to watch that.
That's two losers going head to head.
Unless you like seeing Wayne Fonts and other fat guys. Have a great day, pal.
All right, Uncle Neil.
Yeah. By the way, Wayne Fonts is out. He's going to be long gone. He's going to be dead meat. We have an open line in Dade, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. It's almost like we're giving crap away today. Well, we are. We're here. That's our present to you. So who called you about the food, by the way?
Nobody. Hey, but Kmart's open.
What? Nobody called and said we would love to bring you food on for lunch today with little Joey there, and we know you guys are starving, and you're entertaining us on Thanksgiving Day and came into work, which nobody else is doing, and the whole damn station is tapes? Nobody called and said we would love to bring you a bunch of crap? Come on, bring us a bunch of crap, will you? Even Ponytail didn't call? Who ordinarily is who was here just the other day. Oh, I guess he already did his duty by stopping by Wayne Arnold's. God forbid that he should bring us by something really good. Here's West Palm Beach. Hello.
Hey, good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Thank you for performing a community service today and being there.
Yes, I am.
Giving all of us a choice.
I think this should be the headline in both newspapers today. Rogers works on Thanksgiving, giving us something to be thankful for.
Exactly.
Everybody's going to be yanking on the old swishbone today.
Hey, I don't want to change the pace of the show, but I didn't have a radio accident last week. I had a disaster. I work late, heading for the bar, so I pop on the radio. You're not going to believe.
I don't believe it.
Gilbert was talking to Dickie Farkle, some West Palm Beach station.
Oh, boy. Well, at least he found his own level now. He found a perfect spot to land.
So I turned it off, right? Went in the bar, left at 3, turned the radio on. It's still in the same station. I'm not kidding you. Joey Reynolds on some kind of how to improve your life talk show.
How to improve his life. That's what he needs to find out. So in other words, he's giving people advice? Oh, my God. I am that hemorrhoid.
He had some lady on, and they were giving advice on how to, relationships and crap like. It was like 3:30 in the morning.
How does divorce work out, by the way?
I think it was WBZT. I'm not sure. It's
Yeah,
1290.
WDDT, yeah. Just spray it.
But, I mean, in the same day, it was a disaster.
My. Look out now.
Yeah, if you would have just heard Blind Mike call in Rick and Suds, it was probably on the same day, you'd have really had a trifecta. You'd have probably gone home and blown somebody's brains out.
Hey, I've got a request, too.
Yes, sir?
Can you play Train to Austin? I'd like to dedicate the...
Train to Austin?
You know, she showed me some pictures of opening she'd been sitting on.
Oh, Kiss Her Butt.
Kiss Her Butt, yeah, Kiss Her
Butt. Train to Austin?
Wasn't that, isn't that it?
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
But my son's an engineer with a railroad up in Illinois.
Yeah.
And if he could play it, I'd like to dedicate to him and all the douchebag engineers on the Illinois Central Railroad.
Okay.
Thanks a lot,
I'll dig
Neil.
around for it. See ya.
Appreciate you being there.
All right.
Ciao.
So where am I going to find that?
Good question. Wasn't it on a cart that disappeared and we couldn't play it anymore?
No. We had it back after that. It was probably like on one of the old... I would say it's on here on the Best of 92. That's my best personal guess, and guess what it is. Boy, I haven't lost it, I'll tell you that. You're supposed to be the hot shot that knows all this crap, and of course, since I'm the one that's handling it, I guess it's a little bit, no excuse, though, but I'm old and febrile. So anyway, what the hell did he say it was? The Train to Austin? I'm really thinking about whether I want to play it or not if you get a title that far screwed up, you know what I'm saying? There it is. What is it called?
I don't know what it is.
No, it's called, where the hell is it?
I was riding on a train to Austin, Texas. Oh, when a very lovely lady sat next to me. When she got up to eat, she asked if I would hold her sight. I was more than happy to, and now there's more I'd like to do.
Are you sure?
I want to kiss her, but she won't let me. I want to whisper sweet nothings in her ear. I want to hold her behind
Rectum.
closed doors and more. I want to kiss her, but she won't let me. When she returned, she said she was an actress. She showed me an album of pictures of her opening, which she'd been sitting on. She seemed as sweet as she could be, but I could clearly see she was the kind of girl who stole men's hearts, then wrecked them. I want to kiss her, but she won't let me. I want to whisper sweet nothings in her ear. I want to hold her behind closed doors and more. I want to kiss her, but she won't let me. Well, I'll never forget that train ride down to Austin. We shared a seat and we shared our tales. But as my heart tries to leave her behind, regrets are all I find. 'Cause I'd hoped I'd get that girl in the end. I want to kiss her, but she won't let me. I want to whisper sweet nothings in her ear. I want to hold her behind closed doors and more. I want to kiss her, but I want to kiss her, but I want to kiss her, but she won't let me.
10:49 at WIOD. Did we, miss a break there or something?
Not yet.
What do you mean? We didn't do the third one, or we did do the third one?
We did not do the third
We
one.
didn't do it. Well, we better do some spot. 10:49 at WID. I just said it. Okay. Boy, that was short and to the point. So I had my cigar in my puss. What do you want? Oh, I'm not smoking it, though. Don't get upset. Yes, I am. Okay, so how's the food coming, by the way? Why do you have a blank look on your puss? So in other words, nobody loves us anymore, huh? That's really grotesque. Can you imagine the billions of pounds of crap that are being consumed today and also being excreted at the same, well, not at the same time, but shortly later? I mean, we're going to sit here starving to death because nobody gives a crap about us being here on a holiday? That really is outrageous and disgusting. And
That keeps
that's
bugging
good.
me about being a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Jess?
He talks about a song that you have for Troy Aikman.
Jess?
Can you play it for me?
Have a great day, sweetheart. How's that for service, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. See ya. I wonder if Troy likes the wishbone offense. You think so?
When this quarterback gets lonely,
all right,
he likes receivers that are wide. Some people say that number 8 is gay. They say Troy loves the big brown eye. Aikman, he goes down on his knees, Aikman. It's guys he likes to please, Aikman. He loves to slap cowboys on their behind.
Rectum.
He's got a spotless reputation. America's team is world-renowned. But is Troy gay? I've heard some people say.
No, God.
In the huddle he goes down. Aikman.
Oi!
He goes down on his knees, Aikman.
I like it.
Hike him some balls to squeeze, Aikman. Don't clip him 'cause he likes it from behind.
I'm going to tell you, they're going to take a whooping today, man. I just can smell it. I can feel it. I think that the Redskins are going to do it. Heath Schuler's going to put him over the top. He's not going to play, but he looks pretty good on the sideline. We have 2 open lines in Dade. He does. He looks good. He just can't play. What's wrong with that? Gus Frerott's got that big wop nose, but he's been playing. I don't know what's with them. I have no idea what's with the Redskins or the Pigskins or the Foreskins, but they're doing it for some reason. And the Cowboys, you can just smell it. Maybe Leon Lett will bring some of the good stuff today, or Michael. What a disgrace that team is, man. There's a good bunch of role models for all of the youth of America is the Dallas Cowboys, baby. And they're worried about is Troy maybe packing it. Maybe he wants to play for the Packers. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 622-9463. We have nobody bringing us no lunch today, which Joey is thinking about. Why did he come here and spend an hour trying to find the studio? We have really lost it, you know. Look at how hard we had to work to get our friend Sal to get us 85,000 cases of Soleil water, which I'm enjoying right now. Thanks, Sal, and National Distributors. And yesterday when Lorenzo sent over that bresaola and mozzarella, oh, God, is that good. Woo! You could go right to Italy and not get bresaola, which is kind of like an Italian chipped beef, which doesn't sound all that great, but it is. It's really kind of like a red meat. Ever see any red meat? But, man, is that sensational. Thank you, David Lorenzo. There's a guy, there's a sponsor who cares about us. Is David over at Lorenzo's. They give a crap about us. Some of these other people, you know, whenever they can use this and manipulate us and whenever they need us. By the way, if you bought a spot on the station and it's not been running, don't worry about it because Mary's under a lot of stress. And so is George, and so is Wayne, and so is Adam. But, hey, it's hey. Let's go to Sunrise. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving.
And back to you.
Did you happen to catch any of the Pittsburgh-Montreal game?
No, I did not. 2-2 tie, by the way, I understand.
Yep, I watched it. Stu Barnes played an awesome game.
Did he really?
I'm a huge
Oh, I want
Stu
Stu back. We want him back. We changed our mind. We want him back.
They broke my heart when they traded him.
Yeah, I love Stu Barnes.
I do, too.
Let me take a look. Did he get any points in that game?
No, he didn't, but he got named player of the game.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Player of the game?
He played awesome. The rest of the team blows. He was making awesome passes, setting up the guys, and they were doing nothing with it. He looked so frustrated. I felt so bad for him.
I see Yager got his 19th, who leads the league, by the way. I also see Patrick Frog was like a human sieve against the Rangers last night, which is good for us because the Rangers aren't going anywhere. And Colorado now has got, we got 2 games in hand on them, and we still got a point on them. We're still first in the league. How do you like that?
I love it.
So the Lanch are falling. They're having an avalanche right on their ass.
I like it better when the Rangers lose, though.
Yeah, but, well, you don't have to worry about that. They got plenty of losses coming soon.
I know. But I just
And how about my Leafs?
Yeah.
They got trounced. Well, you know, it's a rough year. We'll be all right.
What can you do?
We'll be okay when Tim Horton comes back.
All right, well, I just want to call and wish you a happy Thanksgiving and let you know that
well, I'm
I love
depressed
Stu
now.
Barnes
I'm depressed. We want Stewie back. Let's start a campaign, you and I. We want Stewie back now, if not sooner.
Can we send him something? We should send him something to Pittsburgh. Let him know everyone in Florida misses him.
Okay, we'll send him a big kielbasa. Have a great day, sweetheart.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What a great guy, Stu Barnes. Everybody loved Stu Barnes, and then we get these ass lickers calling in. Oh, no, this Chris Wells is going to be great. You know, whatever Brian Murray does. Brian Murray is a genius, okay? He's a wonderful guy. He's phenomenal. He's the best. But that doesn't mean he's perfect. And all you rubber stampers out there, all you ass lickers, you better get with it. And by the way, what's icing? So it's 10:57 at WIOD.
Still the only radio station that doesn't suck. 610 WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
This is the Neil Rogers Show. This is your brain. Any questions?
Just lick them.
People are watching, women are staring, they're green with envy. But I'm not sharing, some say he's brainless, not much fun talking, not much to look at, but I ain't looking, he smells just a little too much, his eyes are a little too close. Trouser trout. The girls would scream if he let it out. He's got a really big trouser trout. I'm fishing for love. He's got a really big trouser trout. That boy can make me just twist and shout. He's got a really big trouser trout. Fishing for love.
I want to give you a
He's got a really big trouser trout. He's got a really big trouser trout. He's got a really big trouser trout. Fishing for love.
I have no foreskin.
So anyway, it's 11:02. When in doubt, you know what they say at Cox, bleep it out. So we're just rolling along singing a song. Looks like we're going hungry today. I bet you the whole audience is saying, boy, they have sure lost it. They've lost the touch. They've lost that loving thing again. Don't start me with that song again, because I'll puke if I think about anybody playing it. How's Sonny Fox doing, by the way?
Hi, this is Sonny Fox.
Playing all the country hits all the time. He's kissing it over there. I wonder if he and Don Cox are on the same. Are they both doing it? On Kiss? They're both kissing it.
I want to give you a kiss.
Here's Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving Day.
And back to you, pal.
Hey, I got a spy report from Mandich for you last night.
Yeah?
You know what he said? He said, the only thing that other station, QAM, is missing, they have their great lineup, but the only thing they're missing is Neil Rogers.
Yeah, Little Joy was just giving me a spy report before, saying that he was going on sucking around heavy duty about how they ought to have me on that station. Where would they get the money to pay me? They're already going to go broke with all the money they paid for all these sports franchises, and with the zillions of dollars they paid to Defoe, which is way more than what he's worth. Forget it. See, well, I like working for an outfit where their check clears. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about if it's going to bounce or not.
Well, I guess so, huh? Jeez. Well, I just wanted to tell you that and let you know, and happy Turkey Day.
And back to you.
And I hope you get some lunch in there pretty soon.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
See you.
Yeah, Manwich is great, and I've already said this before he started sucking around. Maybe that's why he said it, but we have a deep mutual respect, me and Jimmy Boy, even though he is a Michigan fan. He knows talent when he hears it. I made him into a star. Just being on the air and doing those games, that isn't what made him a star. What made him a star was stuff like that. That's right. That's what made him into a gigantic star, was things like...
Look at the tits on that blonde, man.
Right. And then, of course, especially...
Yes! Yes!
Not to forget...
You jackass.
Right. So he'll be winding up being over there because he's going to be doing the games with Zimfer on QAM. And, of course, that is if they don't declare Chapter 13 first. But, hey, how about those Marlins? They got John Cangelosi, which sounds like some kind of a, like leprosy, some kind of a rare disease. But they'll be okay. They're going to go out there. Wayne has unleashed the pocketbook. He got all pissed off at Jerry Einsdorf. He said, you're an asshole. You don't want to pay. You want all these salary caps. Then you give $55 million to that professional malcontent Albert Bell, you jackass. So even Wayne voted for the settlement. How do you like that? That's really saying something. So I guess that means that now that he's a good guy, we won't play that Wayne is an asshole song anymore, right? Oops. Do we really want to play this or not?
Asshole, asshole.
Yes, we do.
That Wayne Huizinga's such an asshole. He yelled at Mandich, that greedy turd.
You turd.
Because he wouldn't take a shower with Hank Goldberg. Asshole, asshole. H. Wayne Huizinga's such an asshole. He's just like Hitler and Eva Braun. What's that he's pounding on? Quintessential asshole. The only thing there is left to say is drop dead right away.
So our good close personal friends at Boston Market of all places come through for us down there on Hollywood Boulevard. Little Joey's on his way immediately, if not
They might
sooner.
not have the meatloaf. Will turkey and ham suffice? It's a limited menu today because it's Thanksgiving. They may have it or not.
What do you mean they may have it?
It's a limited Thanksgiving menu today.
Yeah.
They're only open for a limited time.
So
with
like
limited
so
items.
so like from yesterday when they closed until whenever Thanksgiving finally ends, the meatloaf has vanished. It's disappeared. Tell them to go dig around. They'll find some meat. I've learned in my life if you dig around long enough and far enough, you'll find some meat. Anyway, so thanks, Joey. Joey's on his way for the fruit. Whatever they got, we'll take it, okay? Are we going to be choosy today with everybody closed, with our best close personal friends just shining us today? Just when you go into Pizza Loft, tell Jeff Cohen, boy, you are a major asshole, man. Let those guys down on Thanksgiving Day when they come in to work hard for you and to give you... And he's even got a spot running today, Ponytail. Oh, wait till we get to that spot. That ought to be a good one. Here's Coconut Creek. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And back to you.
I'd like to give you an uplifting how I screwed over a frog story, if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
I have the I do work. I work in convenience stores. I service convenience stores.
You tote them?
I absolutely whatever they need.
He totes it.
I was in a mobile station down in Hollywood, and there was probably about 3 or 4 people in line, and this real snarly-looking old frog walked in. And naturally didn't feel like waiting in line, so he muscled up to the front, and he was basically looking for directions is what it was. And from what I could gather with his stupid accent, he was looking for someplace in Lake Worth.
Oh, yeah, that's a good place for him, where the people are older than Methuselah on a bad day, yes.
Absolutely.
Fit in like a frog.
Right. So the cashier didn't really know where he was going. She said, he said, well, do you have a map? And she said, well, you have to purchase it because they were wrapped in plastic. You'd have to rip it apart if you wanted to use it. Well, he didn't like that, so I pulled him aside. I said, come on out. And I basically took him out.
No, because then he'd have to buy it. What he probably wanted was just to look at it, unfold, potchkey around with it, and then just throw it down on the floor and walk out.
Absolutely. That's exactly what he wanted to do.
Oh, isn't that great? What a cheap bastard that is.
So what I did is, and I knew there were people who were watching, they were listening. Well, they were kind of upset because he cut in line anyway. So I grabbed him and I said, come on outside. And I said, I'll give you directions. So I sent him on to 95. Now, I assumed he was looking for Lake Worth. I know that 10th Avenue North is up there.
Right.
So what I did is I told him to get on to 95, which he was very familiar with, and I told him to go to Southwest 10th Street. He said, yeah, I know that 10th Street, Lake Worth. So I sent him to Southwest 10th Street, and I told him to go about 3 miles west to the left. So I go about 3-4 miles west, you'll come to a toll booth. Go through the toll booth, and when you see University Drive, get off that exit and go right.
So he's somewhere, hopefully he's still somewhere in Parkland.
He probably wound up at Schleimy's.
Yeah, he's at Schleimy's. He's somewhere in Parkland. Hopefully he's with Rick Riley.
Nice work, pal.
You like that?
Excellent.
Can I get a request?
Yes, you can.
I know you don't like to potch you around with Riley's stuff, but that Boca song?
Let me just tell you something, okay? That's not Riley's stuff. That one happened. Now, I will admit that I smoked 2 joints. That's one that he played years ago and lost, and I just found it, so it's mine now. But the Boca thing, Boca Brian did that for me originally, and then Rick kind of inherited it.
Okay,
he kind of
swiped
it.
And I want to call somebody a douchebag, but before I do it, I just want to let you know this person I'm going to call a douchebag, his last name is the same as your head engineer.
Okay.
And so if I say his name, you can throw that in there at the end? Okay, we've got Winston and Jim.
Roy!
Both douchebags.
And don't forget Patrick.
Roy!
Too. Have a great day, pal.
Thanks.
Nice job. There's a guy who's doing it, man. So this is Rick Riley's, huh? Just like my briefcase is. Putz.
There's a marvelous place I know where all the wealthy people go. It's where royalty play polo, and that's what I like about Boca. Down where egos are never small. Down where they say, how droll. And every corner has a mall. And that's what I like about Boca. Spend 10 grand on golf course fees. Spend the day in Jewish bakeries. You should taste these delicacies. And that's what I like about Boca.
Boy!
Please excuse our attitudes. In our BMWs, we find pleasure in being rude. And that's what I like about Boca.
Roy!
Belts and Rolex watches, white shoes make us so obnoxious. If you're clean, we'll let you touch us, and that's what I like about Boca. We really don't care what you think. You see, our doo-doo doesn't stink. There's no coffee, only mocha, and that's what I like about Boca. About Boca.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of the murdering O.J., did you see the story yesterday? Not everything that comes along, you know, we got 20 witnesses that he's contradicting. Don't confuse me with the facts. Basically, was his testimony. So the new deal was, you know, the Bruno Magli shoes, and he said that the photo was doctored, the one that the guy sold at the National Enquirer. Well, guess what? They found another publication that had published it before the murders. So somebody must have been psychic. There must be a psychic conspiracy because they must have known that the murders would take place, that they would be leaving a shoe print with Bruno Magli's shoes, and so they must have doctored the photo even before the murders took place. How do you like that? So I don't want to say that the man might just possibly be guilty.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. So what is he going to say when they finally get through with the 85,000 more prosecution witnesses and the defense calls him and puts him on the stand? What's he going to say then?
I killed Nicole.
Oh, thank God. Better late than ever, O.J. Oh, yay, O.J. And they're still out there getting autographs. Hey, O.J., all those assholes, all those ass lickers out there. Hey, we don't care if our football guys murder a few people or raped a few women or stuff like that, or if our favorite boxer raped a couple and went to the slammer. We don't care about that. He did his time. He's a great American. We just want to go there and worship at his feet because we only wish we could be half as macho as he is. It's 11:13 at WIOD. Oh!
What have you gone and done? Why did you leave the bloody glove? Man, what were you thinking of?
Are you?
I used to watch you Tina Turner,
Let's take up a collection for O.J. He be in big trouble, man. Even if he doesn't lose the civil case, they said he is broke. The government's got a $685,000 lien on his house, and he be falling on hard times, which is why he's packing the food in now, man. He's going to Boston Chicken. He's driving through that McDonald's again. He is just blowing up like a balloon because he knows he's going to be falling on a lean one. Here's Kendall. Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving, Neil.
And back to you.
Hey, I often hear you complaining about the Metro Rail, and having traveled to, real cities, I can't imagine that you would attack something, like public transportation, something that real cities have.
Yeah, but we don't have public transportation. We have a thing that was done for the benefit of the downtown people and the Herald, which only serves a very small number of people. And guess what, by the way? How's the traffic on Dixie Highway? That was supposed to solve that problem, which is worse than ever before.
Well, I wouldn't know because I don't drive.
Yeah.
I mean,
cities that have mass transportation like Boston and Toronto and New York, they have like a real subway system or rail system. And, you can actually go all over the area instead of like just a very limited area where nobody wants to go anyway. How many people do you know want to go to Hialeah?
I not personally.
In fact, there are probably 100,000 people right now trying to get out of Hialeah. Nobody wants to go there. And unless, of course, you want to go to Shorty's for ribs, I mean, who the hell wants to go down there?
Oh, this is Shorty's in like Bad Dale and South, so I'm right there.
Yeah.
But don't you think there should be more? I mean, you say like it's a white elephant, like the.
It is a white elephant. The ridership is minimal, and it's a piece of crap, and it cost $1 billion to build it. That was the only intelligent thing that Ronald Reagan ever said. He made the observation after the thing was a bust, since it was federal funds. He said they could have bought everybody in Dade County a car and had money left over for $1 billion, and that was true at the time.
Really? I don't like to drive myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's.
So what's the point? What are you trying to say? The Metro Rail is great? Okay, it's great. Have a nice Thanksgiving. We have an open line in Dade, 62294. He doesn't like to drive. Oh, God. Oh, God. So all you geeks out there who are afraid to drive, just go down there on a Metro Rail. Even though it doesn't go where you want to go, hop on it anyway. Hop on this, pal. Here's Miami on a mobile. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Good morning on this stupid-ass holiday, man.
Buenos dias. Happy Turkey.
Hey, so-called religious dudes, they wait once a year to thank God.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense to me.
Oh, it's like they say at Christmas time, that's the one day of the year you're supposed to be good. How about if the other rest of the year you try to be like a decent person, then on Christmas you go out and screw everybody? How would that be?
Right, exactly.
Sounds good to me. When's it coming?
Hey, talking about the good old state of Miami.
Yeah.
They're in the verge of chapter 9 or 8, whatever.
Did you hear what Joe Carroyo said on the news last night?
Yeah.
Loan me $50.
God.
Exactly. Anyway, hey, you got all these bunch of freaks, Mr. Tomás Regalado and Wilfredo Gort and, and Hernandez and Carroyo running the city.
A bunch of banana boat people,
exactly. So what do you expect? You know what I'm saying?
Right. What do you expect?
Unbelievable.
Right.
Neil, can you play
whatever you want?
A couple of How to Spell with Donnell.
How to Spell with Darnell?
Yeah.
You got it.
Thanks, buddy.
Have a happy, pal.
Yeah, see you too.
See ya. Okay, don't choke on that swishbone out there, all you guys out there who'll be celebrating today.
This is Learning to Spell with Darnell. I be Darnell Jackson, and today we're going to spell the word grammar. Spell it with me now. Grammar. Grammar. Now, let's use it in a sentence. My grammar be good, and so's my granddaddy. This is Learning to Spell with Darnell. I be Darnell Jackson. This is Learning to Spell with Darnell. I be Darnell Jackson, and today we're going to spell the word paradise. Spell it with me now. Paradise. Paradise. Now, let's use it in a sentence. Whenever I goes out to gamble, I always take along my lucky paradise. Be good to me now. This is Learning to Spell with Darnell. I'll be Darnell Jackson.
I didn't know Darnell was Puerto Rican, did you? Isn't that a Puerto Rican thing with the dice hanging from the rearview mirror? Is that a, what is that?
It's just any kind of lowlife. I see white trash people.
That was George Rodriguez who said that the Puerto Ricans are lowlife is what he said. He didn't come right out and say that, but that's what he was saying, being a Cuban himself.
The Puerto Ricans usually wave their flag.
The Cubans have like a little, they have like a little Cuban flag hanging from their thing.
No, those are Puerto Ricans. And all my
Puerto
life
Ricans
down
have
here,
a Cuban flag?
No, the Cuban flag and the Puerto Rican flag are similar, so they get confused a lot. But all my years in Miami, I've seen one Cuban flag from a rear-view mirror.
You've seen one Cuban flag? I've seen a lot more than that.
And the rest are Puerto Rican
Even lately.
flags.
Yeah. And how about with the rosary beads hanging, all the tchotchkes hanging from there?
Those
and the
are
big pair of dice?
Those are Cubans.
And then the dog with the
rosary
eyes
beads.
moving in the back in the rear view?
Those are Mexicans.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know they had a car. Maybe they ought to use the Metro Rail. Let's go to Riviera Beach. Hello. Riviera somewhere. Hello. Gone? Well, too damn bad. It was, they didn't know where the hell they were. We have an open line on the green line, 1-888-949. That really is a kick in the puss, huh? Riviera Beach, one of those real hot shots up there. Here's Boca. Hello? Boca?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Happy all-request Thanksgiving, Neil.
Yeah, back to you.
I got a shameless request.
For just a second there, I thought it was Steve Nickel.
Work.
What is it?
A shameless request that's not going to take any work.
Okay.
It's cart number 30.
Cart number 30?
Yes, sir.
We don't have any. We don't have any numbered carts.
Oh, you did in the past. I'm weeming you.
No, we didn't.
I'm weeming you.
Never had any numbered carts. The carts are always alphabetized. They're like just with labels, with names. What is it?
I'm weeming you.
Oh, Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I know why you keep saying 30. He's talking about like disc number 30 from the. Okay, I'll find it. Weem away.
I appreciate it, Neil. I'd like to dedicate it to Eber and Streeter from King and Kobeck, if I can.
Okay.
Thank you, Neil.
See ya. Okay, now we got the problem, George. Now we got this disc problem. Anybody out there got a disc problem? We'll find you a good chiropractor. We got a little bit of a disc problem, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know which disc that be on, huh? Give me a guess, George. What number? I say 11 myself.
What did he say? I'm sorry. I was talking to Steve DeLauro.
The Elmer Fudd, the Weem Away, whatever that thing is called.
Oh, jeez. 9.
9? What, do you speak in German now?
9.
I don't think. You really think so? How the hell would you know? I put them all on there. Yeah, I came in here day after day, night after night, working like a maniac. George came in here. Everybody came in here except Rick, of course. And we worked like crazy to put this stuff on here, and then we find out this ain't no good. There's The Rabbit Sleeps Tonight. Oh, that's it, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God, and guess what? It's on disc number 11. What a genius that Rogers is, huh?
In the forest, the quiet forest, the rabbit sweeps tonight. I sneak wide up, I get him tied up beneath the pale moonlight.
Oh!
My gun is ready, my hand is steady, I've got him in my sight. Don't wanna kill him, just wanna dwell him. I hope he's nice and tight. As I weem away, 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 I weem away. I weem away, 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 I weem away. I wipe my dipstick up on his whipstick and thank him for the dance. But he's no weighty, he's white Ned Beatty in the river ends. As I weem away, 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 I weem away. That's what I call splitting hairs.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Oh, and thank God I edited out the final rim shot on there, so to speak. 11:27 at WIOD.
She blew a kiss to the conductor. In the caboose, I would like to have her. It seems in New York it's legal now to show the world you're well endowed. The Big Apple is the place to let your puppies breathe.
I have no foreskin.
Topless on a train rolling down the tracks. Topless on a train and you won't get no flag. This train should get a XXX rating. I got so hot I started fading. Topless on a train, it's giving me the fits. All the passengers are flashing me their I'm getting a rise in my cotton dockers from all these girls flashing me their knockers.
So that must be going on in the Metro Rail. No wonder the guy sounded so excited about it. Oh, I think he wouldn't have cared about that sounding, judging from the sound of his verse. It's 11:34 at WIOD. These Bowsers are great, but boy, after the first 20 or 30, they'll kill you. And that's just in the morning. Here's a lady in the Gables. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Back to you.
I called you a couple of weeks ago to wish you happy birthday.
Yeah.
I wanted to call you again to talk about the Stu Boss deal, but I didn't want to be a chronic caller, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't call you back.
Okay.
All right. And did you watch the Avalanche and the Rangers game last night?
No, I did not.
They were talking about...
I saw the lowlights, though. I saw Patrick Frog letting in one goal after another.
He's slipping.
Good.
We have a great possibility of winning the Cup.
Yeah, we're in first place in the league. How do you like that?
I love it.
And we got 2 games in hand on the Lanch.
I know. But did you hear if Colin Powell doesn't, butch up, they're going to replace him, a possibility, Coach Barry Melrose.
Colin Powell?
They said that they may let
Colin Powell?
Yeah.
Is the coach of the Rangers?
Isn't it Colin Powell?
I thought it was John Campbell.
I thought it was Colin Powell.
Colin Campbell.
I'm sorry.
Colin Powell has a slightly, not much, but just slightly darker complexion.
I know.
So I can see how you could be confused. Colin Campbell.
Colin Campbell, I'm sorry,
yeah, he's got a colon problem.
I'm sorry, Neil. But, they mentioned that the possibility that Barry Melrose...
All right. Boy, they fit in like a glove. I hate Barry Melrose, and I hate the Rangers, and I hate Wayne Gretzky. I like it.
I know.
I love it.
Let me ask you a
match
question.
made in purgatory.
Okay, Neil.
Here's Joey with the food, by the way. Yes?
I go to the games, and I know you sit in section 106.
Yes, I do.
Do you mind if I come over and say hello to you?
Why should I mind? Everybody comes by and says hi, at least a few.
Well, I didn't want to bother you. Before the game, I usually get there to watch and practice at 6:30.
I'm there.
Do you mind if I stop by and say hello?
I would love to see you briefly.
That's true.
Okay.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Back to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We have an open line in Dade, 622. So what do you got, Joey? What are they? That was pretty quick. Right down the old Hersey Highway. With no meatloaf?
We got more meat here than you can handle.
Are there more meat than I can handle? Want to bet? Joey says he's got more meat there than I can handle. Well, you're starting to get... And what's with the hair now? Are you, doing your hair different to cover up the fact that your face is falling in? If you notice that, he's got a whole new do now since he got married. He's got a whole new...
less dippity-do in his do today.
Oh, less do? More talk and less do. Here's a lady in Sunrise Lakes. Hello.
Oh, my God, finally.
Yes, ma'am.
You know,
well
I'm
worth
busy
waiting
doing
for.
Thanksgiving, for God's sakes.
Huh? I wanted to give you something to be thankful for, finally getting on the air.
I am so thankful. Listen, I've been listening to you for,
100 years.
Was a baby.
Right.
Okay, and I just wanted to call and thank you because you are one of the blessings in my life, Neil Rogers.
Well, how about that? God, everybody's so nice today. Isn't this disgusting?
It's a little disgusting, but once a year you can handle it.
Enough with the sulking.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know if you remember me, but last year at Borders, I kissed your ring. I kneeled before you and kissed your ring.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, God, Neil. I have a picture of it. It's wonder you
I don't remember
really...
what I had for dinner last night, and you're going to ask me if I remember last year at Borders?
It's the sugar, damn it. You got to get off that sugar.
It is. I'm not on any sugar. I'm doing good. I've lost 7 pounds.
Okay, well, just keep it.
Since last week, in a week and a half, I lost 7 pounds since I came back from my eating vacation in Rome.
Is Mommy going to try to tempt you tonight?
Don't worry about Mommy. Just mind your own business.
Well, I'm concerned.
I'm doing great.
I'm concerned for selfish reasons because if you have another heart attack and die, then it'll be really boring on the air.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying alive for at least another 50 years just to piss everybody off.
Wonderful. Listen, I just wanted to thank my husband for being such a great guy, and he's out on the road right now coming back from a football game, and if he got hurt, he might as well not even come home because I can't handle that. But
what does that mean?
Well, because sometimes
if he got hurt in a game, I see what you're saying.
He's playing a game. If he gets injured, I don't want to deal with that.
Well, that's always a good excuse. I'm going out to play a football game. We've heard that one before.
No, it's the annual Turkey Day.
Oh, yeah, I believe it, yeah.
So I wanted to thank him on the air in front of, God and you and everybody else. Okay. And thank you as well, and have a great Thanksgiving.
In front of...
No, God.
Have a happy...
Love ya.
See ya. 2 open lines in Dade, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. Thanks to Boston Market Guy. These, God...
And Kevin, the general manager at
and
the Hollywood
Kevin, the general
store.
manager, and the Ganze Mishpacha, and who else?
Sam, the great big boss who called us and arranged the whole thing.
Boston Market, Boston Chicken, whatever the hell they are, okay? Boston Beans, Boston Baked, Boston Market. I got it. So there's 2 salads over there, which I'm not eating that. And where's my meat? What do I want? Or what am I going to get? Is that the obvious question?
Where's my meat?
Exactly. 622 WIOD. It's all request Thanksgiving Day, today and tomorrow, on that stupid Lions-Kansas City game. Nobody wants to see that. It does start at 12:30. I think does the game start at 12:30 or the pregame? Let me just take a look at that so I can... Huh? The game starts at 12:30? Well, I'll sit here and just do a play-by-play on the game. Let's take a puke. Yeah, 12:30, the Chiefs and the Lions. Oh, that's right. They have to do that because just in case that game runs real long or goes into overtime, God forbid, they want to make sure there's plenty of leeway for the Fox people because that's kind of a conspiracy. Oh, that's turkey. That's great. But what about my meatloaf, huh? I see some beautiful-looking turkey, some turkey breast, no less. Here's Tamarack. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Back to you.
You know, tomorrow's the busiest day of the year for shopping. But
that is absolutely correct, sir.
But most of all, it's the busiest day of the year for hospitals and stomach aches.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil, I got a worker report for you.
Okay.
Listen, I'm an independent courier, okay, using my own vehicle for pickups and deliveries of packages, you know, et cetera. And I'm, like, on the beach in Surfside by, like, 94th Street.
Where's my meat?
And one of these wannabe Metro parking Cushman officers is, like, right behind me as I pull in a loading zone, 4 parking lanes long. I put my courier sign in the window, grab my clipboard and the box I'm dropping off, get in and out and back to my car within 2 minutes. And this guy, parking officer asshole W. Perez, is still writing me a ticket.
Oh!
A courier who is loading and unloading all day in loading zones, a parking ticket for parking in a loading zone.
Yeah.
Dade County can't be this hard up for money.
Don't do it again. Okay, we have an open line in Broward. What are you saying to me? There's no meatloaf in there? Well, they didn't have any meatloaf. They have everything fresh. They weren't going to bring me. They got turkey and ham, okay? I'm not going to eat no vegetables. You can't have no vegetables on the Atkins. Is this guy dreaming or what? Oh, look at Adam's thumb. Doesn't that look beautiful? It looks like a thumb. What? What is in there? What is it? Honey glazed ham. Honey. Now, see, I can't have no honey glazed anything. I can't have that.
How about if you just eat the inside and not the glazed outside?
Oh, yeah, right. That's like saying, how about if we bring you like 20 pounds of Entenmann's donuts and you just eat the whole thing? Do I want what? Yeah, I'll have some of that dry turkey there, whatever that is. Okay, boy, this is, you know, we thank these people real a lot, you know, but this is pretty, can I take a look at it? I have never seen anybody potchkey around so much in my life. My God. I don't just want to look at the meat. I want it in my hands. It's not dry at all. It's moist, it's tender, it's delicious. The turkey, and the turkey, too. Cornbread, I can't have no cornbread. God, they sent all kinds of good stuff for Adam and Joey and George. Too bad Wayne left so early. For him. Thanks a lot again, guys. This is beautiful. Too bad I can't eat that ham. Of course, that wouldn't be kosher. You're not eating ham, Adam, are you? Adam's eating ham. He's going straight to hell. Oi! Here's Davey. Hello.
Hello.
Next thing, you'll be getting cheese in there. Yes.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Joe and Davey. How you doing?
Okay, Joe.
Hey, remember about a year or so ago in Tamarack, they had that law about tumid? Something stiff, even though you're dressed?
Turgid, not tumid. Turgid.
Turgid?
Tumid. Yeah,
Okay,
if you have something tumid in your pants.
Right. Well, guess what happened the other day?
Humid, not tumid, humid. If it's turgid and humid, man, you're in big trouble.
Neil, guess what happened at Pine Island Drive the other day?
What's that?
The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was headed north.
Yeah.
And here comes the pigs, right? They pull him over. The driver's trying to get the car cover out.
Because the Oscar Mayer Wiener was too turgid.
Right.
It wasn't limp enough.
Listen, Neil, they're trying to cover up, right? And it ain't happening, okay?
Yeah.
Here comes the cops. There was a Japanese cop with a metric tape, whatever you call it, and he's measuring it probably for the ticket to make sure, you know, they get the most out of it.
Yeah.
And then there was an American cop was there, and they were arguing about which way to write the ticket. Well, guess who pulls up behind?
Jim Mandich.
No, Sally Fitz.
Yeah.
Wanted to know if there was a...
Okay, we have 2 open lines in Broward, 767. After all of that, we get to this ridiculous story. Pal, I got news for you. Your material is worse than lunch. No, lunch is great. The turkey is good. Little on the, it's moist. But it's, what are you laughing about?
Put some gravy on it.
What do you mean it's got gravy on it?
I said you could put some gravy on it.
What gravy? We got gravy?
I'm sure we have gravy, Joey.
You asshole. Yeah, but what's in the gravy, though? It's probably like cornstarch and crap in there that I can't eat. I'm not going to drop the gravy all over the board. Are you crazy? Oh, yeah, you can tell by how, oh, boy. I can tell looking right through the cover that this gravy's got all kinds of carbohydrates in it. It is loaded with Mung. If I can get the damn top off of this stupid thing, which I don't want to spill it all over the board because I don't want to get upset. Yeah, see if you can. You're going to spill it. I'm telling you that right now, mister. I'm telling you right now, man, your career is going to be very short-lived. First, he brings in that real crappy version of Smoke This in the Morning. You said it was going to be great. It sucked. We have an open line in Broward, 767-9463. It's 1144 at WIOD.
Hardaway left wing. Left sideline, Morley, three-point. Oh! Oh! He hit it! Oh! He hit it! Oh! He hit it! I don't mean that was a three. I mean that was from the moon. From the moon, from his restaurant, about 3 blocks from here.